Are you someone who's thinking about your hormones? Maybe you've had different fluctuation in your hormones. Maybe you're a woman, maybe you're even a man that's just thinking about, why does my body have these ups and downs, maybe loss of stamina or loss of energy, and so you're trying to figure out how to balance your hormones. So we're going to dive into that a little bit today. My name is Dr. Jen Anaker, and I'm the owner of Anaker Clinics of Chiropractic. With the balancing of hormones, the thing to think about, hormones themselves, basically they travel via the blood system, and they go out to every tissue and organ in your body. And they control a vast amount of things. Anything from metabolism to sexual function to reproduction, different energy levels with the thyroid, your blood sugar level, and beyond. There's just a lot of things that are regulated by your hormones. And certainly in a world where we live today, where we're on a lot, that the hormones can definitely be a challenge because we're not rejuvenating like we should be a lot of times. So let's dive into a few tips in how to better balance your hormones. The first one is, what are you eating? So a tip on what to eat is to eat healthy fats. Healthy fats, there's really what's called omega-6 or omega-3s. Omega-6s are a lot of like the vegetable oils, from canola oil, vegetable oil, soybean oil, and these create a lot of inflammation in your body, which can be challenging for hormones. And then on the flip side, what should I be eating with the healthy fats are more of the omega-3s, and that might be anything from avocado to butter to coconut oil to olive oil, grass-fed beef, eggs. These are all really great in omega-6 omega-3 fatty acids. And so you want to make sure to increase those healthy fats. Number 2 is a hard one for some people, which is limit caffeine. I know it's hard because chances are if you have a hormone challenge, you might have a, if it's a blood sugar issue where you're going and then all of a sudden you have a spike, where it went up and then it goes down and you're looking how to bring it back up, and a lot of people will resort to caffeine. But what happens is that if your adrenals or your thyroids are already being tapped, that caffeine can be even harder on the hormones. So, take it away if you can. If you can, at least limit it. Number 3, avoid harmful chemicals. There's a ton of chemicals out there, and this honestly is really a video in itself, but we'll just touch a few of them, which is the number one thing that we think about are plastics. Plastics are endocrine disruptors for the hormones. So basically they don't allow the hormones to do what they need to do. So the plastics might be probably the number one thing to think about is if you're putting your refrigerated foods in plastics or heating up in plastics is not good, or water bottles, even things like plastic shower curtains certainly give off that as well. Also, even just looking at your mattress has certain chemicals in it, and then even the pesticides. So thinking about cleaning those things up, what chemicals are you cleaning with, what products are you using, and seeing, maybe you can't make a 180, but start to make those simple changes. Number 4 is a simple one, which is sleep. But it can be a hard one because not everybody gets great sleep. So, thinking if you're staying up too late, if you're not getting more on that 7 to 8 hours instead, maybe you're getting 6 to 5 or heaven forbid even under, start to slowly backtrack. If you're going to bed at 11:30, can you go to bed at 11? And maybe your target is to get to 9:30 or 10, but slowly backtrack to try to get that sleep. Even just looking at, what does your bedroom look like? Do you have pillows that are comfortable? Do you have a comforter that's comfortable? What's the temperature of the room? Keeping it cooler, even into that 68, 70-ish range, even a little cooler if you want, but that can be helpful. Taking the electronics out, are you watching television or your iPad before you go to bed? Try to stop that an hour or two beforehand. Some of those simple changes can help with sleep, and we've done other videos on sleep, so maybe go on to our YouTube or look back into some of our videos for some other particulars about sleep. Then the 5th one is exercise and movement. To get that exercise and movement can help out with just to be able to have better blood sugar regulation. Exercise is great, movement is great, and I think even within exercise, too much can be too much. So if you can even just do a little bit of exercise, if it's walking, swimming, even stretching is great. Just something to get some movement in your body. But watching if all of a sudden you have a lot of stress going on in your life and you're really tapping into your adrenals or your thyroid, and now you're trying to do, running as a marathon runner, that can be too much. So just even some nice slow movements and doing it frequently is great. I do have to insert as a chiropractor, every time you get adjusted, we're always looking at the nervous system. The nervous system always creates better balance in your body, so certainly some of these challenges will be better adaptable with chiropractic. I hope you found this video helpful, and we look forward to seeing you on our next video.